Today we are drawing faces. People ask me all the time, Bobo, how you draw faces? Well, folks, I'm here to tell you the secret. And it's a combination of 40% anatomy, 30% my style, and 20% pure luck. Yeah. Okay, let me show you how it's done. First, you draw the circle, and then the rest of it. I can't tell you how many times I just sat and draw stuff because I can do it. Easy peasy, guys. Until next time, subscribe! I forgot one thing. Anatomy. Basically, the human face is not a flat pancake. So, to draw it correctly, we have to understand its surface and its angles. Two things help me draw character's face: Michael Hampton's book and lessons and the rule of thirds. Michael Hampton, aka my Lord and Savior, taught me how every feature can be simplified to basic shape, and I will show you in a minute how I use his methods in my characters. The other thing is the rule of thirds. The original one divides the face with 3 lines, one for the brows, one for the nose and one for the chin. But after some tests, I figured out that for me, it's better to indicate the mouth. A quick disclaimer for all of you art professors. The video is not called "This is the guide of how you should be drawing face" or "This is the only exact correct method to draw face." It's just my method of drawing faces after a lot of studies and figuring out what works for me and what is best for me. And I'm just showing you so you know it and maybe try it sometimes in the future. So I'm doing one detailed version to show you how Hampton's lessons help me think about the volume of the features and the head. First, we are drawing a circle and a vertical line to indicate the direction of our face. Then I draw chin. These parts in which the circle touches the jawline is where I draw my horizontal line 1, which is for the eye sockets or the brows. Then I draw my other lines for nose and mouth. I'm careful to have more space between brows to nose than nose to mouth. Then I draw the ears. Huge as possible is how I like them. The rule says that the ears should start around the brows and end where the nose ends. I usually lower them a lot more, but let's be civilized today and follow the rules. So this is what some people forget: the head doesn't stop here. As you see on the photo, the head goes behind the ears and I'm going to indicate it a bit. Also, we have to remember that there are flat parts from both sides of the head, which here won't be so visible, but it's also good to be indicated. The dot is where the hair should be, but if I have to be honest, once I draw my face, the hairline comes naturally and I look at the photo references as well. Now the nose. This body is in the center of the face, and if you mess it up, well, the whole face goes to shit. Let's see it as a box with 4 walls. And on top of it is the narrow space between the eyes, aka the nose bridge. I draw a line between these two, and this is where the center of the eye will be. Now I'm drawing the 2 planes for the cheek/jaw part of the face. These planes start around the center of the ear and finish where the chin is. I know, guys, this head gets more and more beautiful and not creepy at all. And because I can take it, I will lower my ears, which I know is against the rules, and then add the chin and the mouth. Another boring rule, fun fact: if you draw a line from the corner of the mouth, it should end in the center of the eye. Okay, let's do it again, but this time simplified, or how I draw faces with that whole guide monstrosity in mind. Breaking my own video to remind you to subscribe to my channel for more deranged content like this. So I'm starting with a circle, line for direction and 3 lines for brows, nose and mouth. Again, more space between brow to nose than nose to mouth. I use photograph as well to draw the shape of the face and slowly start to draw the features one by one. The model head is slightly tilted away from us, so I lower the ears to show it. I'm careful not to miss drawing head behind the ears. Then I add details like brows, hair and clothes. Side tip: don't forget to flip your canvas once in a while and fix the droopy face with Liquify like I did here. And I'm done. And yes, it's a 2D character, but the planes of the face exist and I always have this in mind so the face doesn't look flat. So this was the simple version of how I draw face, but there was no way I was getting here before drawing a lot of scary heads like I showed you in the detailed example. I didn't show you all the rules and additional stuff cause it's better explained in Michael Hampton's book and I would definitely recommend reading it for more understanding. Okay, I start with the classics, circle and a line for direction, which then helps me define some chin and then add the neck. How I know where to put my lines? Right here where the circle touches the front line. Now the 3 lines for the brows, nose and mouth. Please excuse me for that weird positioning of the brow line. You should draw it in the direction of the face, but this is the person who is teaching you drawing today, so... Right in the center of the head is where I draw the jaw. If we see this photo, even though she is not in full profile, the jawline is almost in the center. When in doubt, always trust the photo reference. And now the face. First we add the volume and then we will form the nose, the mouth and the chin. The trick with the profile is to draw it like a stairways. Otherwise it will look like that, which is not wrong, but not exactly a generic face. God knows why I had to go back and draw the ear. At least I'm following the rule this time. Ear between brow and nose. Now, be very patient. Even after drawing tons of people, I still have difficult time drawing the profile from the first tries. Then I add the eye, and because it's a character and we are not looking for realistic features, I'm making it like my ear. Big. So basically these are the guys I have in mind when I'm constructing profile view. And last, the 3/4 view. I'm starting with a circle and line for direction. Guys, at this point I can't surprise you. Then again, 3 guidelines for eyebrows, nose and mouth, and some neck and ear. And I'm indicating the side plane of the head, since I need all the info so I can construct the face easily. Important for this view of the face is this part right here. Be careful what is pointy and what is not. I'm indicating the top of the eye socket, which most time matches the eyebrow position. The top of the cheekbone is the other pointy part. Now I'm adding the nose plus the nose bridge and the eyes. I made a mistake here by drawing the cheekbone too low, so I have to fix that. I'm drawing the mouth using the guideline from earlier and add some more details. The cheekbone is fixed and I draw the Dumbo ear because reasons. It's easy for me to draw the back of the head with that guideline for the side plane, and as a final I'm overlaying some of the guides for which we talked about so you can see it for this view of the head. Okay, so we covered the 3 most common ways to draw the head. Now we know the basics. And we can jump on the second part, which is face shapes. So we have 5 basic face shapes. We have round, oval, triangle, square and diamond shape. And that's it. I googled face shapes and it was a trip. Oh, look you guys, now they have invented 9 more. I was thinking to explain you the different shapes, but then I was like, hold up. There's no point in me telling you that a square face is similar to square. However, I can tell you that what makes a cool character is pushing the shapes even more to create more unique faces and more variety in your art. Sometimes I add details like the shape of the face in the whole design of the character. Like the triangle-faced girl, which sounds mean, but you get me. So she has almost triangle shaped hair, mouth, and her nose and eyes has sharp edges. For contrast with the oval-shaped girl, I did everything round on purpose, not only her face, but her hair, ears and eyes. And sometimes I do the opposite. I use a mix of shape languages, like with the diamond face, where we have a strong angular face, but with more soft and round hair. Okay, now is the best segment of the video, and it's called Laughing at My Old Art. So this is a drawing from 2 years ago. Let's apply some of the rules we discussed. 2D characters are significantly less detailed in terms of anatomy, but the thing is to know what to simplify and eliminate and what to leave. I simplified the nose way too much. It would be cool to add some indication for the nose bridge and to add the bump at the end of the nose. Also, her left eye is drawn as if we are looking at it frontal, and it should be lower than her right eye since her head is tilted. The cheekbone is drawn way after the eye, and as we discussed, it should be higher. Okay, I didn't change it that much, cause that's not the point, and yes, she may not be realistic and we can skip this or that, but applied right, the anatomy rules can make her more believable. And because this video is way too long already, I will do another one with the 5 exercises which help me get better at drawing faces. With that being said, stay tuned for the next episode. We will see 10 examples of butt cheeks drawn in the wrong direction. I have many of those. I hope that video helped you. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm begging you. I'm literally forcing you and begging you.